welcome to a kind of random and a somewhat late episode of AWS Unorganized. I'm your host, Curie Dane, and yeah, basically this episode's a little late due to life stuff. You know how Clown College be, but to make that up, we got a beautiful, technically a shit title match between Yoda, Mr. Dink, and Jeice. Now, a little bit of catch up on why they're each in this situation. See, due to the shit titles 24/7 rules, Ego Raptor pinned Mr. Dink while he was checking out the Brooklyn Bridge, thus handing the title to Dink, as the shit title goes, you must lose to obtain it. But you also don't want it due to its smell. Yoda ended up getting thrown in there because he kind of maybe possibly took a dump in Doug Dimmadome's coffee, and yeah, everyone was kind of baffled that he did that, so Doug Dimmadome decided to punish him by putting him in there. And then meanwhile, and here comes shit champion now, the shithead Mr. Dink. The shithead Mr. Dink. Coming out with this like creepy little mask, man. He's kind of reminded me of that serial killer that went around that turned out to be Mr. Enter. That's quite the story arc we have, in case you've missed that. And yeah, he's coming out there in that mix of human and geese excrement around his hip. But if he manages to pin either person of this match, he will no longer have it. So that's what he's hoping to do against these two. And the reason why Jeice is in this match is because after Fat Albert won the Royal Rumble to become the CEO of AWS, Jeice kind of jumped in and stunnered him from out of nowhere. And because Jeice is like, oh, you better give me a contract. Which then he said, okay, I'll tell you what. Hey, you're annoying me. And so he kind of put Jeice in this match as retaliation. But the good news, though, is that he is hired, though. He is hired. But yeah, this happens to be his debut as Yoda comes out here. Can Mr. Dink handle two aliens in order to make enough money to fix his broken grill? His grill? We'll have to see. After all, with how stinky the shit title is, everybody wants to stay away from him. And when you can't do business with anyone, well, those expensive things get a little harder to pay off. Now, Yoda's running down the turquoise ramp here at the Unorganized arena. Very aesthetic. Woo! Look at those flips right there. Man, if he did not shit in Doug Dimmadome's coffee, he'd probably be getting some title matches, because those are some cool flips. Pointing at the sky here. Also, fun fact, this talent was actually scouted by Rai. He noticed this free agent Yoda and felt that he'd be a good fit for Chaos, so shout out to Rai for giving Yoda a job. Something he's definitely needed for a while. And now the third opponent, the man we previously mentioned, the man of Space Brisbane, Space Australia, the Grayson Waller effect. Jeice. Sorry for my delayed reaction. Oh, doing a weird little dance there, but the crowd seems to love it. This pretty red lad, he's just like, he's here to be that second command of the Ginyu Force, except he's the only member in this company. But who knows, maybe we could see the other members next season, you never know. But right now, Jeice has to overcome not obtaining the shit title, because that would be a horrible way to debut for really any of them. All three of their debuts, technically, if you don't count Mr. Dink just getting assaulted by Ego Raptor. Yeah, do some flips, some rolls. Guess you can say he's on a roll. Oh, I'm getting stomach cramps from that one. As now we begin this rather aesthetic match here, battling right on top of the pool. Mr. Dink, the Damien Sandow neckbreaker. I forget what it's called, but I remember it was a fancy word for the end. He's like vamoose or something. I remember the elbow disdain being the Komitoaki at. Oh, what a nice delayed gut wrench suplex right there. Mr. Dink will flip the flips by Yoda. I mean, Mr. Dink may have some impressive moves there, but Yoda can flip like a mofo, while Jeice can kick you really, really hard with those powerful legs. You can tell that Jeice is not a man to ever skip leg day in his life. That's why he does not wear pants. So Mr. Dink just like dropkick stomped him there. So all three of these men have a lot to lose here. So these matches have a higher stake than a good old cow smoking a big old blunt. That's how high these stakes are. Mr. Dink breaking out of a sleeper hold there. Shades of Dolph Samoa Joe Piper there. But man, the power of these three. The brown jackets colliding. Oh, snake eyes to the turquoise rope here. Boy, what's Jeice looking for here? As Mr. Dink falls on him, the silly boy headbutt, and Jeice has got the table. I guess the crowd was chanting, "We want tables." I wish y'all could hear it. Brodus Clayplex. I know it's a lot more associated with Becky Lynch and Taz, but the Brodus Clayplex just sounds like the funniest way to describe an exploder to me. I'm showing out a lot of random 2010s wrestlers, specifically the early 2010s. I guess we kind of middle 2014, but yeah, Brodus Clay was like first half of 2010s because he got released in like 2014 along with like some people's. We now got 2 tables in the ring to help get me back on track with this match. What's Mr. Dink got planned for Yoda? Another snake eyes. Mr. Dink really likes that move apparently. Oh, back spring. Oh, he attempted like a back spring lariat, but he like completely missed 2 people somehow. And a short counter. He countered the suplex into an inverted Karana there. Jesus. The backwards Frankensteiner. And what's Jeice going for here? Woo! Standing tornado DDDT. The King DDDT. That should be a movie uses if we ever hire him. It's Mr. Dink now. Back suplex right there. A nice teardrop. Backstabber. Yoda landed like right on the hard part of the table though, so I feel like that might have hurt himself too there. And now he gets slammed onto the table by Jeice with the salt to the earth right here. These three are like just taking turns being as brutal as possible to each other, even with a running headbutt there. Is this it for Jeice? Do we have a new shit champ? Nah, he kicks out at A. Jeice didn't even want Mr. Dink to have the dignity of a 2 count. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that shit title if possible. That's why he got German suplexed. And classic style DDT'd right on the wood. I've never seen the tables used as like bottom weapons as frequently before. A, 2, Yoda kicks out at 2. Running knee, and a Yoda full butt bomb right here. He's stealing Mr. Dink's finisher right here. He's doing the expensive grill before Mr. Dink can add. He did his finisher before Mr. Dink ever could. That has to be insulting as hell. Now he's going for a mic check, or whatever the Mr. Dink equivalent of that is, but just getting blocked there. Oh, another big boy plex there, but man, Mr. Dink is so far having the worst luck of any AWS wrestler. Like, he's giving Zayn the Monster a run for his money on bad luck here. First, he makes his debut. First, he talks about wanting to get the dark match title. But then he comes up really short at the dark match rumble, which ended up being won by Wallace. And then on top of that, like, now he gets the shit title out of nowhere. Now he's stuck in this very brutal match, and he's getting his spine broken here and put in the Crusher Bowl. Oh god, the Crusher Ball. He's gonna tap out. He's burning him up with that. Just like the fiery planet of Space Australia here. And oh, he almost tapped out, but Yoda broke it up there. I guess he wanted a piece of that Mr. Dink. When they say she wants the D, they're talking about Dink. Jeice with those powerful knees, though. Again, possibly the strongest legs, but even those legs cannot counter the chop block or the backbreaker to Yoda. I think Mr. Dink has finally had enough. He's finally snapped and he gets TNA kicked for his efforts here while Jeice flexes. So much going on. Oh, he's counter into oh my god, you see that ring shake? That was powerful, but he gets hit with a front flip kill switch and prettier. Jeez, that was brutal. Oh god, and now Jeice is gonna break his spine again. Oh god, he's pulling him up. Getting him into that surfboard wolf stretch here, or surfboard stretch here. Now he's setting him back down for the crushable. That surfboard dragon sleeper. Yeah, Mr. Dink had to tap out there. Ah, he gets eliminated, thus retaining the shit title. We're down to the aliens, the red and green, the Christmas boys getting rid of purple. But which is the more powerful color, red or green? Springboard kick. Yoda doesn't give a shit. But he does get pulled in a sleeper hold. Jeice really flexing his submission prowess right now. Oh my god, Yoda is getting choked out on live television while Mr. Dink depressively walks away. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, Yoda breaking out. He breaks out of Yoda. Wait, no, Yoda broke out of him. Roll up A. Oh my god. That would have been one tricky-ass victory if he pulled that off. It's just got mind here. Oh, failing that rebound. Something that apparently will get fixed next season, hopefully. So that's good. But the amount of awkward shoulder tackles is in 2K23 is like honestly kind of insane. Such odd timing. These tables everywhere. None of them being used. Oh, Jeice just punched Yoda in the cock. That was so unnecessary. A, 2, D. Jeice wins off a low blow to Yoda. That man punched Yoda in the scrotum. Well, at least we know Doug Dimmadome's happy with the vengeance. So, congratulations to Jeice winning a near debut, getting a full AWS contract. Oh my god, I think he knocked Yoda's balls back in there with that. Those are some big old biceps being used to freaking neuter him. Oh my god, and he's doing the little silly dance again. Wacky boy shuffle. This Australian commodity right here. And he's even dribbling his invisible basketball. Just miming everything. 3.5-star match. Honestly, I think it should be a little higher, but hey. If anybody knows things about high, it's Gary Dane. Ho 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 ho. And yeah man, that was insane. Oh man. Such great, wait a minute, something's going on backstage. I think we need to cut some cameras to that. There's a lot of punching, a lot of yelling, like, what's going on here? So, camera guy, can we give me some focus on that? Oh god. What's going on? Oh god, it's Al Slip and Danny Sexbig fighting after a Rainmaker. Oh god, it seems like the Maximum Male models are attacking the Game Grumps. Well, at least Slip's attacking Danny. It seems like Ego, Masse, and Manswaller just kind of floating there. What is the main arc of Unorganized doing fighting backstage? This is a vicious assault by the Maximum Male models. But the Game Grumps are fighting back here. These men are the closest to winning the Chaos Tag titles against the Pancake. They came the closest to beating the Pancake Posse of any team so far. Now he's trying to get an Ego Raptor to stop like floating there and like doing like the double D running pose. This is a bizarre little brawl here. Picks up a chair, drops it. I think he attempted the overdrive, but Danny Sexbing just, oh jeez, onto the chair and boxes. That's gotta hurt like a mofo. Oh my god. Bicycle knee, Masse with the spear. Oh god, the camera's cutting away. This is getting ridiculous. Oh god. Somebody gotta do something, right? Like, anybody? Now. Doug Dimmadome under the Dimsdale Dimmadome. What are you doing here? Quite frankly, I'm really tired of Ego Raptor and Moss Say constantly punching each other's buttholes backstage. Seems that these teams have a lot of animosity towards each other, and quite frankly, I think we need to resolve this feud because it is getting very expensive to maintain these people and having all this backstage damage. So, Game Grumps, I want you to find a partner right now. A mystery partner can be anybody, except of course JonTron Ninja Brian since they're not under contract. But if you can find any Chaos wrestler under contract to side with you, you will face the Maximum Male Models in a 3-on-3 tag team ladder match. First time ever, I think. Totals. Wow, Doug Dimmadome with a big announcement. Will the Game Grumps or the Maximum Male Models come out on top? Find out next week.